Hi guys, so I'm here today to do a review over the Eras Tour movie that dropped on Disney Plus, and oh my goodness, I loved it. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's great. Okay, so let's just get started with my favorite part, which was the acoustic set. But my favorite albums were obviously Folklore and Evermore. If you know me at all, you know I love those albums and they're the best. They're superior in my eyes. Yeah, I love them. But that's just a me thing. That's just me. I don't know. If they're not your cup of tea, I understand, but they're my favorite. And I loved it. One thing I want to talk about that I don't think enough people are talking about is the wardrobe. The wardrobe for this is crazy. The fact that she changes outfits for every single era, sometimes multiple times in one era, is insane. I do not envy her doing the quick changes. I would not enjoy that. Oh my goodness, and it's so seamless. If you weren't looking, I don't think you'd even notice. It's so good. It's so good. And I know there were wardrobe malfunctions during the actual tour, and I mean that kind of has to happen with how many costume changes were in this tour. But oh my god, it was so cool. I loved it. The wardrobe was just one of the best parts in the tour, in my opinion. And all the different set pieces, whether it be electronic with the screens or actual sets, that was really cool too. You can tell there was a big budget for this because they did not do a single thing small. Everything was extravagant, and I loved it. I've watched videos of the Eras tour. I mean, I don't know who hasn't, but this was finally getting to watch it all in not a crappy iPhone in the balconies was really, really cool. I really liked it a lot. And oh my goodness, I loved I loved the acoustic set. I liked that they had more of the acoustic set after the credits. I don't know why they didn't just put it with the rest of the acoustic set, but I did like that we got extras because it made me really happy. But oh my goodness, they played You're on Your Own, Kid, and that's one of my favorite Taylor songs ever. And Midnights, of course, it's the best song of that album, by far. So I was so excited, and they played it. Oh, Death by a Thousand Cuts and all the cool stuff that I love. I love those songs. So I was so excited. I watched that section with my dad, and my dad is not normally a fan of pop songs, but he's like, that was good, which made me really happy. I really liked that. It was so good. And then the song choices were so good. There wasn't a single song I was like, maybe not that song. Other than on Midnights, I don't like Midnights as much as I like some of the other albums, so I don't really understand why that was the end. I do understand because it's the last album that was released, but I also it just kind of made my heart kind of sad because it's not my favorite album, but it was fine. It was fine. I loved that. I loved Evermore and Folklore. Really stole the show in my opinion, though. I really liked Speak Now, although there were only 2 songs, which is kind of sad. I loved how long Folklore was. That was another thing. My sister's not a fan of Folklore, and she's like, when will this ever end? And I was like, but I love it. I'm in my happy place right now. And they played Marjorie, which I knew was going to happen, but Marjorie's probably my favorite Taylor Swift song of all time. I love that song. It makes me really, really, just makes me cry, but I like it a lot. I love the lyrics, and I love the story that they're telling through that song. And I love that it was played. Oh my goodness, I was so excited. It was so good, and I loved it. But yes, go watch it. I don't really have anything else to say about it, really. I do wish there was Debut. I wish Debut had their own era. I understand, like, that was a long time ago, but it would be really cool if debut had its own era. And I also understand, like, there's some stuff with that, but, like, I really would have liked it. It would have been really good, because I don't dislike debut as many as other people do. Like, my sister absolutely hates debut. It's not the best album, but it's not horrible. So, and there are some really good songs on that track. So, I really wish we got to listen to debut, but I understand. But yes, I really did enjoy it. I loved the Eras Tour film. I'm really happy that I watched it, because I was kind of sad I didn't get to watch it in theaters. In theaters, it was like a lot, and a lot of people were going, and it was just, when that was in theaters, my life was hectic. So I'm very, very happy that I got to watch it on Disney Plus for free, other than the subscription, obviously. But in my eyes, for free, kind of, a little bit. It was nice. I liked that part too. But it was great. I highly recommend watching at least the acoustic set. The acoustic set was the best part. Because, yeah, she just plays those instruments so, so well. I loved the background singers. I loved the dancers. That was really cool too. They all just looked like they were having a really fun time, and I loved that. It was just so good. It was so good. Go watch it. The Eras Tour film is now on Disney Plus, and I loved it so, so much. I loved the wardrobe. I loved the music, of course. I loved how happy they looked. I loved the dancing. I loved just all the vibrant colors. It was just so fun. It was so good. I loved it. Go watch it, please, for me. Or don't. I don't care. But yeah, it was great. I mean, end of year. Go watch it. It's great. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I love you all 3000, and please stay safe. Bye, guys.